This is the non-title main event of the evening, set for one fall, with a 15-minute time limit. Approaching the ring first, from Palatka, Florida, here is Crystal Gabor.
What a main event, Wally. Even with no title on the line, seeing iconic Crystal Gabor, a years-long veteran in RWL, taking on double champion Asuka? Hey, it don't get much more exciting than that.
She was just an arrogant young heel when she debuted almost 20 years ago, and today, one of the most popular veterans on the roster, multi-time women's world champion, and the valet de world, heavyweight champ Matt Clark. Crystal's journey in RWL has sure come full circle, and now, with an eye on the Ladies Legends division, Crystal Gabor is facing Asuka in this non-title main event. Man, oh man alive, the crowd in Dayton has fallen silent as Asuka makes her entrance, and she sure knows how to make one.
She sure does.
And her opponent from Kyoto, Japan, she's the reigning RWL Ladies Legends champion and Ladies Legends television champion. Here is Asuka.
It was just 2 weeks ago at All-Star Extravaganza when Asuka defeated long-reigning Ladies Legends champion in Casey, and earlier this year also won the Ladies Legends TV title. Safe to say, Asuka has been hotter than spent plutonium. And tonight, she's facing an opponent who has not only motive to win this match and maybe earn herself a title shot, but Crystal has the means to do it as well.
Gospel truth, Wally. With these two formidable opponents competing, we, and the fans, are in for one hell of a main event matchup. You've just gotta love Asuka. Not only has she shown why she's a top star, but you just gotta admire her showmanship too. Every eye in this building is on her right now, and that's because she knows how to capture an audience's attention.
Main event time. Both ladies lock up, and it is Asuka striking first with a neckbreaker on Crystal Gabor. Crystal tries a grapple, can't get a grip, and changes up with just a beautiful wheelbarrow neckbreaker. Gabor with lightning speed makes for the corner, jumps up to the top turnbuckle. Asuka still recovering and just as quick. Crystal changes her mind about going air, but gets tagged in the chest with an elbow from Asuka. Asuka delivers a withering barrage of kicks, and just as quickly, traps Gabor in a rolling leg lock.
Boy, they sure starting out aggressively, huh? I just knew this was gonna be a 5-star match all the way, and we're maybe half a minute in.
Asuka with Crystal on her back delivers a stomp to the face and likes it so much she does it again. But Crystal with a sudden kick to the temple drops Asuka to the mat, and Crystal's angry hits. Asuka a sharp kick to the back, and now again, the agile Crystal Gabor goes topside with Asuka still collecting herself. And how about this right here? Spinning dropkick puts Asuka down again. Crystal runs to the rope. Misses with the rebound sent an end that could be Crystal's first mistake in this match, and Asuka is making her pay for it with brutal kicks to the head. Asuka now torturing Crystal's right arm.
They ain't exactly going easy on each other, and it shows that sometimes a non-title match can be every bit as rough as one where the title is, in fact, on the line.
Both ladies definitely playing for keeps here. Crystal with a hard Irish whip to the ropes. Asuka is tossed out onto the floor, and Crystal with some showboating. Crystal takes a running jump over the ropes, trying to crush Asuka, but Asuka quickly out of the way, and Crystal is feeling that mistake.
If she would have landed that move, she really could have hurt Asuka, and now we got these two ladies who don't mess around, getting all crazy outside the ring. And they are going hard, with no regard for the ref's count. Nope, these two are intent on dealing damage that might shorten the time before one or the other can get that pin or tap.
That last enziguri from Asuka may have scrambled Crystal's reception a bit, and Asuka isn't playing around. As if she ever was, she looks quite happy to keep piling on the punishment on the outside. And with the referee's count at only 4, this could go on for a while. Crystal can't afford to keep on like this. She's got to, at best, get it back between the ropes, or at worst, retaliate on the outside, instead of taking unanswered offense. And Asuka in full control now, just tossing Crystal all over the arena floor. And as the count reaches 8, Asuka has slipped back into the ring, defiantly inviting Crystal to join her. Crystal coming to as the count hits 9, and yes, she is wisely getting back inside, where she's gonna need to pour it on, if she wants to get back into this thing.
Wally honey, this has been a kick-ass main event so far. It gets kicked up to a different level when you've got championship caliber opponents like these. Women who always wrestle at the very top of their game. That's how you get to be a headliner in RWL, by performing at the level we're seeing from Crystal Gabor and Asuka.
Crystal Gabor with a brief bit of attempted comeback a moment ago, but it's been shut down by Asuka, again imposing her will on Crystal, with stomps and kicks, everyone wearing Gabor down that much more, and if she doesn't get control of Asuka soon, her chances of winning against the Ladies Legends champ are dwindling down to a very low order of probability, but she's got Asuka on the canvas. Now, and she's trying hard to keep her there, as Crystal lets out some frustration, and here she goes again. The fans get loud with Crystal in the high red district, and Asuka, desperately trying to get herself standing again, stands but not fully aware, as Crystal turns, and would you check her out? Beautiful spinning crossbody off the top, knocks some of the starch out of Asuka.
Wow, Crystal having no kind of luck with that rebound senton. Second time she's missed that move. Maybe she needs to stop trying that one altogether. Hold up, Wally. We may have a pin here.
Wow, that was mighty close, about a 2 9/10 here. Crystal can't believe it. She was about 100th of a second off before Asuka got that shoulder up. And here she goes. It's her go-to. It's her signature. It's the booty-popping moonsault, and it is. Missed by a hair, Asuka just escaping what could have been her finish in this match, lives to fight on just a bit more, and she's been really good about avoiding Crystal's power moves.
Offense is good, but so is self-preservation, and Asuka has been real stingy with taking too much damage from Crystal. She's not champ for nothing.
Asuka with that butt bump of hers drops Crystal. Asuka letting Crystal stand for herself. They lock up. And now it's Asuka dragging Crystal to the ropes and using them to torque Crystal's right arm. Asuka still in charge, and here's one of the many unorthodox holds in her arsenal, cranking on the arms, squeezing with her legs, and Crystal can't get to the ropes to break this hold. What's she doing here? Crystal using raw power, lifts Asuka halfway up, drops her on her back, and it's just enough for Crystal Gabor to free herself, and that could have been the end if she hadn't escaped. Smart ring. Awareness on Crystal's part.
Oh baby, it's about to get nasty on the outside again, Wally. What a main event. These gals have dialed it up to 11 for sure. They are done playing polite. These two are just brawling at this point.
For the second time in this confrontation, both ladies taking serious chances out on the hardwood floor, and you get a sense that they are definitely done with the rule book when they're brawling on the outside. Again, senior referee Walt Rothburn basically counting to hear himself talk, as Crystal and Asuka just duke it out on the outside, and the longer this goes, the more dangerous it becomes. Yikes on trikes, snap suplex on the hardwood, and now again, this match has broken down into these ladies trading shots on the outside, with the officials count closing in on 7. Crystal Gabor trying to get a rally going, but stopped at each and every turn by Asuka, who again seems to be an expert in avoiding taking prolonged bursts of punishment from her opponent.
It's no joke. That's exactly the same way she was able to beat Casey for the title. Casey wasn't able to get any long-term offense going. Asuka steps back out after Crystal, and now the referee's gonna start the count all over again. This could end really badly for Crystal if she doesn't snap out of it hot, quick, and in a hurry.
Crystal pitches Asuka across the floor, slides back into the ring, and she's gotta be grateful for the chance to catch her breath and approach this match some new way, as Asuka returns between them. Ropes, and we're ready to try this all over again, and Crystal straight out the gate, standing dropkick. And third time's the charm for that rebound senton. She finally catches Asuka with that move, and man, the physical toll on these ladies has been astonishing. Crystal nails a spinning splash off the top. That probably hurt them both. Crystal up first and just stomping away at Asuka now, and follows up with a basement dropkick to the back of the head as Crystal Gabor builds up a head of steam here. Off the ropes, and Crystal's got that rebound set and working just fine now, and Crystal dials it up again with Asuka still helpless on the mat. Crystal may have her right. Here goes for the pin.
Hey, what's with you, Rothburn? Hill, I'm annoyed for Crystal at this point. Can't blame her for giving him an earful.
Asuka fights back to her feet again and looking for something big here, biding her time. She knows she's got to stop Crystal now before it's too late. Here we go, but no dice as Crystal Gabor counters and gets herself out of another potential jam. And man alive, these two are just pouring it on like the bell just run, tapping into energy from who knows where. Crystal repeats with the booty-popping moonsault. Nails it. Asuka got all of it, going for the pin. This could just about do it for her, and unbelievable. Asuka may have just used up the last bit of fuel in the tank to break that pin.
Look at her body language. She's just too tired of Walt Rothburn and his slow counts.
Asuka slowly to her feet. Crystal perched up top, and just as fast. Crystal changing her plan of attack. She's seriously irritated at all these near falls, and it looks like she's gonna take it all out on Asuka. Asuka pushing back, trying to avoid being trapped in the corner, but it looks like Crystal Gabor is determined to keep her there as she just turns loose with chops and kicks, keeping Asuka busy. And I'm telling you, Crystal Gabor is fired up but good. Asuka limping out of the corner, Crystal keeping the pressure on, pummeling Asuka senseless, follows up with a hard snap mare, rounded out with a sharp kick between the shoulder blades, as Crystal reverts to her heel roots in this one, her patience with Asuka clearly at an end.
It sure is Wally. Crystal's just snapped here, and she is seeing red.
Asuka writing in pain. Her ability to avoid Crystal's assault is plainly gone, and Crystal could be on the way to maybe trying for a submission and getting one. But hold on here. Asuka counters with a kick, quickly getting to her feet. She's got Crystal's arm, gets behind her, and there it is, the Asuka lock. And she has got Crystal Gabor flailing and failing. Crystal trying to get free, but you can forget it. Asuka has it locked in well, and it is just no use. Crystal's tapping out, she has had it, and this one is suddenly over. Let's get the official word from Pierre Andre.
The time, 9 minutes and 41 seconds. Your winner by submission, Asuka.
Wally, that was a main event for the books. These two just left it all in that ring. I thought sure Crystal was on the way to a win, but man, when Asuka caught her with the Asuka lock, that was all she wrote. Again, testimony to skill, Asuka held on to that move to the very end, probably used up every bit of power she had left, and if Crystal Gabor didn't tap, Asuka might have lost this match if she didn't.
Agreed, Christy. Superb main event. But fans, that's it for this ladies' night. We're out of time, but we thank you as always for joining us. We'll be back next time with our RWL Snarl. Until then, Wally, Cordell, and Christio saying thanks and good night.
Love y'all. Good night.